Hello, alchemists, and welcome back to Alchemy Levels. And if this is your first time here at Alchemy Level, welcome, have a seat. This is the place where we connect, where we alchemize the life that we want. We are the master manifestor of our lives, where we change and transmute those negative energies into powerful, positive energies of our higher self. To break those generational curses, create financial wealth, get that job you want, get that love and family connection that you want, get everything that your heart has desired. So right now, today, we're talking about Aries. Aries, step into the room. Aries, this is your July reading. What is the current season and chapter of July that you're in? What is the current season and chapter of July that you're currently in? Spirit, share with Aries what is the current season and chapter they're in right now in July that can help them alchemize their life, that can help guide them to their desired space. Your first card, growth. That's your first card. Is there any other cards to come out to tell Aries what they are currently, what's their current season, what is their current chapter right now? In the month of July. Second card, spiritual knowledge. Your third card was duality. Those are your three cards right now for your reading, Aries, for the season that you're currently in. And at the top is a peace card. Peace. Now, the peace card in this deck is different because the peace card in this deck is stating that you want to remove yourself from negative energy. You're trying to create peace in your life. You're trying to remove yourself which things that no longer serves you. If I can correctly remember this peace card. Let's see. There are many times throughout our human experience when we make snap decisions from a superficial level without even knowing our true desires. This card, the peace card, has come up in your reading because peace is what you desire right now, even if you don't realize it. Currently, there may be too many issues and thoughts swirling around in your life and your mind, keeping you from being at peace. Now is the time to ask yourself what changes are within your power to make that and to create a deeper sense of peace for yourself. So, okay, now all these cards make sense because if you're in that direction right now, hold on one second. I want to kind of see if I can correct my camera. Hold on. Let me see if I can correct my camera because I want you to see these cards. Okay. I hope that's better. But with these cards coming out, it makes me feel like you are definitely in the era of growth for real. Because if you're willing to start, if you have recognized and realized there are some changes that no longer serve you, you want to grow. And that's the card you got, growth. You received the card growth, and that's card 32. 3 plus 2 is 5. So you are looking for changes. You are currently looking for changes in your life. And if you look at that card growth, she is at a moment in time where she's open. She's open to new knowledge. She's open to a newer direction and a newer space in life. And it's filled with, even with that, the light behind her, like she's coming into illumination of new knowledge, of something new in the water, even her sitting into the water, this of the emotions that's coming with it. You're going through a whole new level of you right now, Aries. This is a new level that you're moving forward into. I don't think people are going to recognize who you are when you go into this new level. You're going to be a whole total different person. With the growth card, you are growing to trust yourself more. You're becoming more aware of your intuitive feelings and guidance. By allowing yourself the time and flexibility to acknowledge and honor these feelings, you are supporting yourself and having the most fulfilling life possible. Stopping to ask yourself how you feel about something as opposed to what you think about something can make all the difference. Yeah. You are definitely at a point in time in your life that you're turning around and you're like, I don't like that view. Let me move to the next best view and what serves me better. As it said in the card, the superficiality no longer serves you. You're like, I don't want that no more. That doesn't impress me. That doesn't move me. That doesn't enrich me. I want something deeper at a deeper level. And then your second card was spiritual knowledge. So with your second card in knowledge, spiritual knowledge can be gained through a multitude of experiences and teachings. During this time, you will find clarity and guidance through being open to different types of spiritual teachings. It is not necessary to tie yourself down to just one teaching, but rather to go where your energy leads you. After all, spirituality and connection are not things that can be summed in just one book or practice for everyone. Take what resonates with you and create a peace within while keeping your mind open to everything. You are likely to find that you are drawn to bits and pieces of different teachings that will lead you to your own organic spiritual connection, experience, and understanding. I feel like you're starting to create a whole new foundation. I don't know why I feel like that. Like this is a whole new foundation that you're going into. This is a whole new foundation that you're going into because you no longer want the superficial life. You no longer want superficial friends. And even with this is card 29. 2 plus 9 is 11. That's spirituality in itself. And that's in that one coming twice. That's a balance by finding yourself. So wow, you're looking for something deeper. It's no longer, I'm proud of this. It's no longer, it's like I don't know why I feel like you're removing all the negativity away from you. Like you're just moving it. And I feel like you're just trying to remove it all from your body. Like, it's just like, I don't want it anymore. It doesn't fit you anymore. That's what it is. It's no longer fitting you. It no longer is something that is in your life. You're having a transition right now. You're having a transition and you're moving and you're flowing into the direction in which is healthier for you, better for you. And that's going to help you along the way and guide you to who you want to be and where you want to be in life. And your last card was duality. That was your last card. And duality is, it is always good to know oneself and understand where your boundaries begin and end. However, just as life is fluid and ever changing, we too must be open to flow with the winds of change as needed. You have picked this card because you have experienced an inner conflict over how you present yourself to the world. You have many different sides, including some you may not even explore yet. You are being supported at this time to be present in each moment without the worries of always being viewed in a certain way. Finally, allowing your exterior to reflect your interior will lead to acceptance and healing for both yourself and those around you. So again, you are you are challenging yourself. I feel like this is you are the one guiding this change. You are the one saying, this is no longer going to fit. I'm no longer going to deal with this. I'm no longer going to do this and that. You are calling the shots of change right now in your life, and you are not apologizing for it. You're like, I want something bigger. I want something better. This doesn't fit me no more. So why am I even wearing this anymore? This does not fit me. This is not who I am. So you're going for peace. And in peace, you're looking for that spiritual growth. You're looking for that spiritual knowledge. And it's going to lead to you creating your boundary, allowing you to feed the light versus the dark part, allowing you to recognize the importance and the real beauty in your life versus having superficial things that does not belong to you. You're going to be dropping habits that does not serve you. You're going to be dropping friends. You're going to be dropping a lot of things. So your roster is going to become very, very thin. So if you see an Aries walking alone, don't be surprised. And then this other card, because these cards are the cards that is the wisdom to be shared. And the card that you got, this is even a little deeper. It says, expose and reveal. Your eyes are opening. Your eyes are opening to the reality of life, of who you are, where you want to be. Your eyes are opening. And right now, because even every time I see this card, the land in between, your journey, I feel like this is a journey. I always feel like this card is a journey card to me, because you're trying to decide where you're going, how you're getting there. The land in between. So the wisdom is that as you're growing, spiritually growing, as you're connecting and finding peace and where you are going at, you're going to start realizing a lot of things in life. Like, I necessarily didn't need that. I don't need to express myself that way. It's going to be a whole lot of changes. And with the exposed and reveal card, this is healing. Healing shame, the imposter syndrome, letting go of self condemnation, freedom from past unresolved wounds, focusing on self worth, the underlying beauty in rejection, the underlying beauty in life, the fundamentally flawed life. I mean, you're going to start recognizing, like, you know what? Yeah, I did these things. Yeah, these things happened. And that was the past. But I have the wisdom now to choose better for me. I have the wisdom now to do better for me. And even apologize to some of the things that, I shouldn't have done. And forgive some of the things, forgive people for what they have done for me. You are at a point, like, this is no longer you. And even in the eye, I just realized, even in the eye is a person, you can see someone in like a fetal position, a rebirth, like a new rebirth of you coming through, because it no longer fits you. This is not who you are anymore. That's not the life you want. It's going to be a new rebirth of who you are. And with the land between, being between worlds, learning to be okay with while at the threshold of what was and what will be at a time of waiting and evolving. See? Something essential yet still in development, metamorphosis. This is your life changing. This is your world changing. You are no longer going to be the person you once was. This is something for you. This is your journey right now, and your journey is a new journey of spirituality, of guidance, of awakening what is real, the reality, the truth of who you are, what life is, and what has been surrounding you. I don't think you liked what was surrounding you. You was like, it's time to switch this up. It's time for me to no longer feed into this, because it doesn't help me grow. And you've actually taken a look around and realized the people, the things, the money, the job, this ain't even for me. This is not what I desire. This is not what my purpose. So what is it time to do? Alchemize, master manifest that plan to move you out into a better direction, move you out into a better direction of revelation, move you out into a better direction of knowledge, move you out into a direction that is going to feed you and allow you to grow and find peace in your life. What is the crystal medicine for Aries in the month of July as they go on this new spiritual journey? Because it is a spiritual journey that you're going through, where you're going to be creating boundaries, and you're going to start feeding what is more better for you. Like, you're going to be starting feeding the lighter part of you. You're going to choose to be your higher self and no longer be in that negative energy. And you won't even allow the people around you to be in a negative, like, nah. If you feel that way, then you need to move over to that side. So again, like I said, Aries, I think you're going to be kind of like in your own zone, like, I'm not dealing with that. This is not what I want. And a lot of people are going to be falling from your roster as friends, and they're going to be like, well, what happened? What change happened? The change happened. It's just time for me to level up. You don't have to say anything negative to them, like just like it's time for me to level up. With your crystal medicine, a lot of cards coming out. Okay. Okay. It finally came out. Okay. 2 cards came out on yours, so I'm going to show you the 2 cards that fell out in the top card. Your 2 cards were, the first card that came out was Sacred Healing, and the crystal for that is malachite. Sacred Healing, malachite. Medicine drum, Sacred Healing. That's the card. And then the next card that came out was Self-Expression, and the crystal is Larimar, and it's water. And also the top card that came was Rebirth. Spring, Shiva Lingham. I hope I say that right. Shiva Lingham. That's your top card, Rebirth. As we said, there's a rebirth. When we saw that card when we saw that other card that said exposed and revealed, we saw the person curled in like a fetal position. We was like, that's a rebirth of someone. So spirit is connecting with you and saying, yes, it is a rebirth. They're speaking to you through this reading. Yes, it is a rebirth, a sacred healing, a self-expression. You're going to be a different person. And I want to say before I forget, well, self-expression has water. Get near a body of water. Go to a beach. Go to a lake, go to a nice trail where there is a waterfall. You can do an offering, or you just can sit there peacefully and meditate and ask spirit, your higher, the highest, the most high, to bring you some peace and guidance in the journey that you are walking, that you're going through right now. Because you are, listen, you're on a mission. You are definitely on a mission. I feel it. Like you're on a mission of something totally new. And again, I think people are going to be like, that's not so-and-so. They're different, but it's going to be a good, beautiful different. It's going to be a good, beautiful different that's going to bring a beautiful change to your life. With the Sacred Healing card, you have called upon this card today as it is a very sacred time of powerful healing on all levels. There are so many aspects to healing, and an imbalance in the system can affect all levels of your mind, body, spirit. Our bodies have an incredible awareness and an intelligence to heal themselves, but we tend to hold on to old emotions and thoughts, forms, and experiences that can over time manifest an imbalance in the physical body, causing dis-ease. Whether your healing is physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual, you are encouraged to look at any thought forms, old beliefs, or emotions you may be holding on to around your sickness. If one thing is out of alignment, it can affect other parts of your system. The crystal malachite assists with healing on all levels. It will help you to let go of old emotion. It also helps to change old thought patterns. So see, you're coming into a new pattern of thought. You're coming into a new reality of your life where whatever doesn't serve you, it will not be around you. You're just at this point in time in life where you're like, I don't want it. And I'm going to read a little bit of self-expression. With self-expression, you have attracted this card into your awareness today as it is an important time of self-expression. A time to communicate your thoughts and feelings and anything else you may have been suppressing. When you allow for a flow in your self-expression, life has a way of feeling effortless and as though you are riding the wave of your soul. There are times when we feel the need to hold back and not share or express certain things as we don't wish to hurt others' people feeling and put ourselves at risk of rejection or conflict. This will only create blocks and imbalance and possibly give rise to feelings of not being worthy or good enough. So even with that, that's why you have to remove people, because you have been weighing heavy and thinking, oh, I don't want to do this to rock the boat. Oh, I don't want to do this to hurt this. I don't want to do this to XYZ. But you have to remove what is not necessary for you. You have to remove what is weighing you down. Because if you don't remove it, how do you get to your higher self? How do you get to that vision? How do you get to that peace? Because you're seeking peace. How are you going to get to your peace if you allow things to continue to hold you down? And Larimar aids in self-expression, the crystal. It will help you to let go of old stale energy in the throat. It will also help you feel and express emotion. So Aries, this is a beautiful journey that you're going on, and you're going seeking peace, and and I believe the peace that you're going to get is through you being guided spiritually and recognizing who you are and the things that you want in your life and removing those things that no longer serve you. Like I said, get near a body of water. Water is the most healing element that will guide you and direct you in the journey that you're going. Thank you so much for allowing me to have this space and this time with you. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you find the peace that you need and that you want. Until next time, I say, have a good one.